ki khubor ka bate si TV. Lawan Rashaphi taka Frank Motors. Booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
Ka Omni Winter Beach Festival. Haka khat ar bat khat la 3 January 2008 pusau. Hadangar balat East Khasi Hills District.
Kenong ai ketin jong All India Congress Committee Wing Commander Blashong Thait ka Anuma Acharya kala keno bahapok ke jingalam ke BJP ya ke SORKAR ha ke negeri India kidan hadu kumba sau KLUR ngut ki khun SAMLA ki besong KLEM KAM KHLEM jam. House nam arja khat ar shuaban kut ke jing sinchar jong ke seng Congress kala ong bekidan shiklur ngut ki SAMLA ki KLEM KAM hendrai minta hapok ke jing sinchar ke BJP kidan hadu sau KLUR ngut AA. Nang ta kalau ong baka yok kam yok jam kam hok shu bat kam ya day dur shu bat ka kerdan bat ka kam namar ba SAMLA ubla pendap ya ka PhD ru udang hab ban APLAI ya ka kampion namar ba yok kam. Kala kedau ya shibun ki jing bagi pat ba kala kendo na duk ke jing kudor ki marbam klem da kedau ya ka petrol ka diesel lani ka gas penshat jing shat. Kalau ong baki nong rep ki syak knyot ben bat man la ka kenta ki nong rep ki shim ya ka jing em la jong namar ba ka jing sok sat palan. Kalau ong baman lagi kenta kiran kumbasan pawai tili ki FIR ki bela ujor syaki pulit halo ke jing sya le ben ki kintai. Kum kadak ke jing krisiu thia ni ke jing pen kendit benriu yi kinong shong shnong jong keri India bakin slot no ya ke bor sinshar na ke BJP ka Anuma Acharya kala pentip baka seng Congress kan penlong da ka Bharat Joro Nyaya Yatra ya ke bakan sedang na Manipur bakan nyai lenti hakeleng ki jela jong keri India bat ban penkut pat ha Mumbai. Kani ke yatra kalong ban penyatili ya ki nong shong shnong jong keri India bakin ai biang sashi sen ya ke bor sen shar ha ke seng Congress.
Today here, and it has been launched by our General Secretary organization and Mr. Jairam Ramesh and our President a few days ago. Thank you. This purpose of coming here is to tell you about the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, which is commencing from Manipur, from Imphal, and it is going up to Mumbai. It is a 66 days yatra covering around 6,700 plus kilometers, passing through 110 districts, and it will likely to finish on the 20th of March. Now, I am here as a representative of Indian National Congress to tell you about the purpose of this yatra. Before that, on 7th September 2022 and up to 30th January 2023, Indian National Congress has organized Bharat Jodo Yatra under the leadership of our fearless leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. The purpose was very clear then, that there was a widening gap between rich and poor, hate mongering in the society, and sometimes state sponsored also, and politicization of agencies, government agencies which were autonomous agencies for the checks and balances on the government. So politicization of those agencies. So that was the purpose of Bharat Jodo Yatra. Our leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, walked 4,000 kilometers, heard people, their plight, their problems, and it was a huge success. And the Bharat Jodo Yatra never stopped. It continued. Mr. Rahul Gandhi kept on meeting people from various segments, whether it was porters, coolies, or mechanics, or truck drivers, or many other people like carpenters, so all segments, and he continues to meet them. But why this Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra? Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra is once again because Bharatiya Janata Party has disturbed our people, our democracy, our constitution, and we see as a result there are 10 specific problems we see. First of all is huge unemployment. Every third graduate is without a job. When a person has to opt for the job of a porter, or perhaps a PhD applies for the job of a PEON. That means their qualification is not meeting their aspirations. Whatever they have acquired to get a job is not taking them to a logical conclusion. Earlier, the unemployment was in 2012, it was 1 crore, now it has tripled. It is 4 crores as per the data released by government itself in 2022. Another problem is price rise. Here also you are paying, I think, 97 rupees for your petrol, 86 rupees plus for your diesel, 970 rupees perhaps for your LPG cylinder. So it is hurting, and it is hurting the middle class. Its saving is usually evaporated. So that is a big problem. People are suffering. Food grains, your commodities, forget about LPG, petrol, diesel. Your basic needs, your pulses, your grains, the edible oil. And the government has levied GST on even milk and milk products, which is the essential things. Then agriculture. Every hour in our country, one farmer is committing suicide. This government has brought this black law, which finally they had to withdraw. But after 750 farmers were already martyred by then. Same is with the laborers. Congress government had started Manrega. Actually, here I would like to tell you that whenever Congress is strong, because it derives its power and strength from the people, so it gives back to people. You remember our right-based schemes, right to food, right to employment, right to education, right to health, and even right to information, which strengthens people. Whereas BJP government derives its power from the corporates' money. So whenever they become powerful, the power goes back to the corporates. Another problem, which is huge discrimination with Dalits, tribals. 46.11% crime against Dalits have increased in last 10 years. This is NCRB data. Against tribes, Adivasis, it has increased by 48.13%. Again NCRB data. This government, the BJP government, is against caste census. They are shirking away because they don't want equal participation of people as per their percentage of population. Then atrocities against women. Women are actually deceived by BJP. They say Beti Bachao, but the predators of women, they go from strength to strength. So this is what is their double standards. Every hour there are 51 FIRs in our country for crime against women. Then I just want you to recall the public health and COVID mismanagement, in which WHO estimated 47 lakh people died during COVID, which was 10 times from what our government claims, around 4 to 4.5 lakhs. Then MSME sector. Actually, this sector was usually hit by Bharatiya Janata Party. MSME actually requires a lot of access to credit, to technology, and to infrastructure so that it grows and generates employment for the youth of people, youth of India. So this sector has been hit. And GST, that is another mismanagement by BJP government. So these are the things which I am enlisting. I have enlisted in front of you about 7 problems so far. One is unemployment, one is inflation, rising prices, then your agriculture sector, the discrimination against Dalits, Adivasis and minorities, then atrocities against women, then this public health and COVID mismanagement, then MSMEs, And another one is, this is a government of rich. So corporates, their NPAs are waived off, their loans are waived off, their taxes are waived off, whereas our farmers are in debt. So this government doesn't care for them. And all the ports, all the airports are given to Mr. Adani, monopoly. He is also entering into the electricity sector. So whichever state they are generating electricity or they are controlling that, the people are overcharged, and that stolen money from the people is utilized in pumping up their stock prices. And there is a scam right under the nose of SEBI worth not less than 32,000 crores. So this is what they are doing, and therefore the gap between rich and poor is also increasing. So that 1% of country's rich people control assets and wealth worth 40% of the entire country, whereas the bottom half takes around 3% of the wealth. Then the favorite topic, which hits me personally as an armed forces personnel, our Prime Minister has given a clean chit to China. He said, na koi ghusa hua hai, na koi ghus aaya hai. This is when we are not able to patrol the points which we used to patrol before. Now those have been declared as buffer zone. Even what has come to notice in the news that Major Shaitan Singh's Smarak has been demolished, or perhaps it has been earmarked for that. So this is a pseudo nationalism, jingoism, which BJP is propagating. General Narvane, who was the ex-army chief and who has published in his book that Agnipath scheme was forced upon armed forces. So much so that the Indian Air Force and Navy did not even know. It was like a bolt from the blue for them. And thus, Modi government has actually weakened our armed forces, and also they have hit the aspirations and dreams of thousands of youth who used to have that dream of serving their own country.